Evening, y'all. Some of y'all, it's Tuesday morning, but hey, right where I'm at, it's Monday evening. It's 9:18 p.m. and today I have on my panel, I have my sidekick Nick.
Hi.
And I have the most amazing, greatest, awesomest, amazing Father Menace.
Hello. I'm the teacher's pet now. You understand?
And runner up, we have the one and only, the infamous D.A. Archer.
Hola.
Hello, Coco Loco. Hello, Abigail, Trumpster Bob, Kristen K. Y'all in the house. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here and listening. It's Monday. Are you guys having a good Monday morning? I want to say Monday morning, but it's good. It's Monday evening. Did your Mondays go good?
I think we should sing the Bengals song, Manic Monday.
Manic Monday. Wish it was Sunday.
Sunday, oh.
That's my Monday.
Monday, oh.
Monday.
Oh.
Just another Manic Monday.
Come on, Nick.
Manic Monday.
He only wants marquee, man. I mean, you know.
No, I just feel like feel underappreciated.
I'm the teacher's pet because I brought a plantain into class. All right.
Well, but I mean, I feel like it adds so much. And
this was like after hours when all the kids were gone and stuff. I brought in a plantain.
I feel like I bring so much. I bring so much to the table, and it doesn't feel right, And at this moment, I'm in my safe space.
Do you need a hug?
I have people here that'll hug us. Yes, we got.
I have plenty of Play-Doh.
Well, it sounds like Abigail hug you. She says, "Nick creams my panties like I stole cream cheese in my pants."
Man, Jesus. Man, that sounds. You might have to take some antibiotics for that.
Abigail, yeah, I think you need a Z-Pack there, my dear.
Oh, damn, boy.
More than a Z-Pack.
Here. I feel invisible, so whatever.
Might want to do a finger test before you do anything, Nick.
Yeah.
Right. No.
It's all good. It's all good in the hood,
Yeah.
What it is.
So what's on for tonight's menu?
Tonight's menu. Okay. Our dear, our lovely, our sweetheart of the Democratic Party, Nancy Pelosi, has now on her new campaign to make sure that Trump reveals his taxes. No.
Dun, dun,
dun, dun, dun. Yeah, Father's not hooked up tonight, so he's got to do it. The sound effects.
Tell him what happened.
Well, okay, so yeah, so you know how I love to tweet my tweeters, right? So I retweeted today about her. Like, here's the deal. Nancy Pelosi, if you're listening, because we know she listens to us, right? Because, we're out there, right? And, oh, hi, Matthew. Welcome. I'm glad you came in. We're talking about Nancy Pelosi. Yes. So Nancy Pelosi, she wants to see Donald Trump's tax return. I want to see Nancy Pelosi's tax return.
Yes,
I want to know why a person that makes less than $200,000 a year is a net worth of almost $200 million. Now explain that one to me.
That's interesting. How does that happen?
Yeah. So all of these congressmen, these senators, these long-time career politicians need to, if you spend a year in office, you need to make your tax returns public.
Makes you wonder why the IRS isn't curious about that.
Mm-hmm. Well, and here's the thing. The IRS, when Obama was in office, he was going after Republicans. So,
Well, yeah,
Oh,
going after
so-
churches in the libertarian movement, yeah.
And he was hitting everybody in the Tea Party.
Tea Party, yeah.
Mega Last says yes, and Al Sharpton's too. Yes, I want to see Al Sharpton's and George Soros's. And hello, Michelle. Thanks for the shout out in your show. I appreciate
Well, Al Sharpton earns $2 million in back taxes.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's interesting how,
he looks like a cockroach now.
He's one nasty man.
He looks like a dehydrated cockroach. This observation. I'm not a bigot or a racist. I'm just observing, and I'm like, oh, okay. He looks like a dehydrated cockroach.
Well, I think when somebody's evil, their looks just become, they accentuated that ugliness that they have.
Yeah, that has no soul.
Yeah. Totally. And DA's doing laps in his pool right now.
No.
Is that a dog drinking?
Yeah, that's my Mastiff, my horse.
Damn, he must be thirsty. Christ.
Yeah, a couple of gallons a day.
Oh,
so
hey, G.
G's here. For all you who weren't here on Friday, I just wanted to give you guys an update about what's going on Friday night. Tune in, LA time, 9 o'clock, LA time. Nick, DM won a drawing on Friday, and her prize was to pick somebody from the panel and she picked Nick to do a truth or dare. And she picked Dare. So Nick's Dare is he's got to go. We're going to be live streaming this, and he's going to have his camera on. He's going to go into a bar, buy a straight man, and he's got to talk to him in a special voice.
Hi, it's Nick. It's Nikki.
And here's the cool part. We will pick a new winner next Friday, so you guys get to pick somebody from the panel. Whoever wins get to pick somebody from the panel, and they get to do a truth or dare. So yeah, so think about all the creative, wonderful things that you can do to, father or DA.
I have a doctor's appointment on Friday, so.
Well, they can still pick you. You don't have to be here. You just have to.
But I don't know what's going to happen. This could be months.
Yeah. I was thinking about going to seminary school.
I'm actually going to be in an Amish community. They're not going to allow any kind of electronics, and I'm just letting you know.
That way, Nick's got to have it every weekend.
Nick's going to show me how to milk a cow.
Kristen says, hopefully a bar in a different town. No, it's got to be in the same town. Nope.
Hi, it's Nikki. It's Nikki here, everyone.
And you have to wear a pink shirt too.
No. You gotta
wear a scarf around your neck.
Dictate how I dress now too.
And a cowboy hat.
Listen, the parameters have been set, and I will adhere to those parameters. But anything outside of that, fuck that shit.
You need to dress like Dolly Parton.
I have a directive, and I'm gonna do it for the sake of the KrisiAnn show. Everybody be happy that I'm a team player. But
you need to dress up as Frankenfurter. Going there. That's Frankenfurter.
That's funny.
Christian says wear a Bear Beef t-shirt from the store.
Yeah. Can we get it here before? Can we get it before Friday?
Hi,
you just gotta dress up like 1980s Don Johnson or something with the shirt tied around your neck and stuff. That'll get you going.
You guys put some thumbs ups in the chat if you guys want him to dress the part. Hey,
I think you ought to have a wig. Blonde wig.
I'm walking.
Blonde wig.
Yeah.
Nope. I am gonna go in as I am. Okay. And that's it.
That's a Nirvana song.
Since he wears high heels all the time, I guess that's okay.
No, I mean, you got to get in and throw a fit and say, "Where's Dancing Queen? Damn it! Put the money in the jukebox. Hurry up!"
No, that's theatrics. The whole point is to walk in, find somebody that's sitting.
Just remember, don't solicit any police officers.
I'm not asking to have sex for money.
Ooh, tell us more. Ooh.
DM, you should have made it after a full night of drinking.
I mean, are you going to go there with a fruit basket and everything?
A fruit basket. like the Chiquita banana lady.
Yeah, everyone is. No, that's not a banana. That's a plantain, honey.
That would be hilarious. Yeah, you get extra points for your skirt.
Man, I'm almost wanting to do this dare. Almost, damn.
It sounds like
I got all kinds of ideas.
I got all kinds of wigs and shit, man. I used to dress in drag.
I used to dress in drag. Okay, Father, now that's out of this fucking closet.
Matthew
I was on stage in drag for years, man. I came out with rubber hands and a dress and my face all fucked up, and I'd scream at the audience and everyone would run out of the building. I'm not kidding, man. That's no joke. I got thrown out of an arena one time because of that.
I believe that.
Well, now Nick knows the story. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, it happens to the best of us, right?
But this is going to be an amazing dare, and I think Nick is going to do an amazing job. He's a team player, and he's going to take a hit for the team, probably like somewhere on the face. And
fuck off. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna do what I need to do, and I'm gonna get the fuck out of there, and hopefully not get my ass beat in the process. So yeah.
It's gonna be fun. Yeah, so yeah, you guys need to prepare for you know, in case you win, and see what happens.
So Nancy Pelosi is an idiot as usual, and she wants to see Donald Trump's tax return. I guess she's gonna find out that he pays his taxes, and not only that, is giving a lot of money to charity, unlike all the leftards who don't ever give any money to charity and try to cheat on their taxes.
Well, yeah, and here's the thing: we know that he's been donating his salary. He takes one in salary to the homeless vets, all kinds of amazing charities. And you know what? And here's the thing: I don't care what his tax returns look like.
I don't either.
In office,
I care less.
The tax benefits for large corporations and for people of his stature are amazing, and they will always be great because that's how we bring industry in. That's how we, you know, it's a trickle down effect. Whether you agree with it or not agree with it, it is what it is. But here's the thing that bothers me is the donations, the lobbyists who contribute to campaigns and whatever, you know, like Nancy Pelosi and the things that she's done with, you know, the credit cards and the committees that they've been on. Is the thing that's alarming because they've sold America out and this is what they're doing. And it's crazy. Oh, MAGA lost. She wants to hear my Russian accent. So
well, just think about the payroll that Donald Trump has generated for decades, all the people that he's employed.
Yeah. You know, I mean, I think we've all come to realize that they're all pretty much crooks. I mean, does it really even matter anymore? I mean, what do they want to do? Just sort them out to see if they're rich enough to run for president or what? You know?
Right.
That's what it seems to me.
Well, yeah, I mean, they want to find, they're going to scrutinize it. They want to take anything that they can. I mean, this guy, I mean, out of all the businesses he's owned, he's had just a couple of bankruptcies, which is actually phenomenal.
Out of 500 businesses, he's had 2. He had, you know, I mean, that's like 97%.
Yeah. He's not bad.
But what we need to be looking at is their whole focus on his tax return is just an extension of the Russian collusion thing, and what they want to do is distract us from them. They want to distract us from what they're doing. Let's look at Nancy Pelosi's. Let's look at let's for example Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood gets so much money, taxpayer money, and then they turn around and they're not for profit. Okay. I mean, they are for profit industry. This is not, that people talk about, oh, it's, women's reproductive rights. Oh, they do cancer screening where they do this and this and this. No, they don't. And there's other facilities and other clinics that do the same, that actually do those things without doing the abortion. So there's plenty of places and plenty of resources for women out there. Here's the thing. Planned Parenthood gets a ton of money from our taxpayers and then dumps that money into campaign funds for the Democratic Party. That needs to be, it's like laundering taxpayer money. And Soros does the same thing. There's subsidized taxpayer money going into sources, his foundations and stuff, like the Open Border Society and stuff like that. He's not a philanthropist. What he is a globalist with an agenda to kill the Western civilization and oppress the majority of the.
I mean, when is this guy going to die? How old is he? How old is he? 120 years old?
Oh, he looks horrible. It's like, I think it's like animatronics or something.
What are they doing, man? Is he having his organs replaced every 5 years or something?
Oh, total. Yeah. He's
must be like the Queen of England.
Yeah. Well, I think he controls the Queen of England, or maybe he's the Queen of England. It's a mess.
Yeah, I mean, how long is this guy going to keep living on? Is he even alive anymore? I mean,
well, who I want to know who alive. Has anybody here in the chat seen Ruth?
Oh,
Ginsburg.
You mean Crypt Keeper? The Crypt Keeper?
Yeah. Where is she?
She's in a haunted house somewhere.
Is she on life support or something like that?
Hey, right, girl.
Shit, yeah. She's mummified. She said she's in the haunted house somewhere in a wheelchair, scaring the hell out of people.
Did you see that meme that's going around? Looks like it's got wheels.
Remember in Psycho, the mummified mother up in the window?
Uh-huh.
I mean, that's what she does now.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's just, like what's going on with her. I really want to know what's going on with Ruth.
Well, they expect us just to forget,
Yeah. And we can't. We need to ask. We need to push. We need to tweet. We need to retweet. We need a Facebook. Where are these people? They need to know. And here's the thing, too. And I'm going to talk about this every day. You probably guys are going to get tired of it. But here's the thing. Here's the deal. We can all talk about this. We can all the content makers can talk about it and rant about it and everything. But here's the thing. We need to go to the town hall meetings. We need to go knock on doors. We need to go talk to our representatives. We need to let them know that we are here. We are the voters. We have a voice. We will hold them accountable because they are our servants. They need to answer to us. They're getting a little bit too big for their britches, and they act as if they are this whole socialist idea, this AOC chick, that is beyond her mind, thinks that she knows what's best for us. She wants us to wear a uniform and
I don't think
for her.
Yeah, I don't think I want these people to serve me food. Or tea and crumpets or any of that,
Oh,
God knows what they're doing in the kitchen.
Well, Pelosi damn sure wouldn't never serve you a drink because you ordered vodka, and by the time she got to the table, it'd be water in there.
Yeah, no shit. It'd be like fucking.
You could walk to the table because she's staggering.
It'd be just ginger ale.
What I want to know about Pelosi is you take the worst speaker in history like Bush Jr. That guy couldn't talk straight for anything. And after a year in, boy, they had him all straightened out. And I want to know who is responsible for her public speaking because, man, she needs to get somebody else because she is just not trainable or something, man. She's bad.
I mean, she's got I mean, she's on like much medication to keep her from having brain freezes.
Well, I think it's the money. If you follow her ancestry, her husband's ancestry, they're very powerful people, and so yeah,
I think
nobody's going to tell her what to do. She thinks she's the monarch of.
I think they want us. I think they want us to have the memory of a goldfish, just like Nick wants us to have a memory of a goldfish that we'll forget about this Friday.
Yes, forget about it. You know what? I'm gonna be busy getting my hair done. I gotta get
Should
my
have made the
shoes.
appointment for earlier. He'll be ready for you Friday.
I gotta get my shoes relaced.
Oh, you got to get your bunghole bleached.
Max. No, it's too late. We promised DM. I mean, look at all the people that are in the chat here. They're waiting. So everybody's I've gotten messages that they're going to be playing it at restaurants. So yeah.
Shut up. Shut up. Stop it.
Nope. You guys are going to have your popcorn ready Friday night, right? Thumbs up in the chat. Let us know.
What I don't understand is how I got picked for the. We start this new segment, and of course, I get fucking picked for the first time around. And then it's gonna be, and then afterwards, Chrissy's gonna be like, "Oh, this is a great idea, but I don't think we're gonna do it anymore."
Yeah, Father Menace, he's going to be in the Amish community for a month with no electricity or anything. And DA is hunting on a Bigfoot hunt somewhere out in the wilderness. So, but I think Nick is just like Roy Schneider on the orca in Jaws. So he's down there. Nick is down there. He's like. Friday night when he's going into the place, he's like, how would you like to chum some of this shit before he goes through the front door?
That's gonna be good.
Right.
Come on, enthusiasm, Nick. Enthusiasm.
Come on, Nick.
Yay.
Everybody, come on. Let's cheer Nick on. You guys want to see
How come you're not as enthused as we are, Nick? I mean, we're all excited about it.
Oh, hey, Abigail says she's enthused. She's gonna butter her popcorn.
It's I'm gonna be glad when it's over with, and yeah, that's all I got to say about that.
How many states are you gonna drive away to do this?
I don't know, man. I might hit Indiana or something. I don't know. I gotta go really far away.
It's not going to be Indianapolis, is it?
No, fuck no. I ain't going to drive that far. I'll just hit the border or something.
Like Mexico or Canada?
No, the border of Indiana, Michigan.
Oh, okay. Why don't you just go into Canada, man? Just do it right.
Because I don't like Canadians.
But, I mean, Toronto's full of limp wrists.
That's the point. I mean, I thought the whole idea was to see a reaction out of somebody that's not gay. Because
I mean, Justin Trudeau is just waiting for you.
Yeah, right.
I mean, Nick, you could save the relationship between the United States and Canada just by like, hi, Trudeau.
What is your pronoun?
You could just show them by, saying, holding up your hand and say, read between the lines.
I'm just going to call him JT.
Ooh.
JT.
Ooh.
Oh, God. I'm already
getting... like that. Yeah, he would like that.
God, I'm already getting flustered.
It's going to be good.
Stop being such a sassy tiger.
Google Hangouts and cast to YouTube. Yeah, you can just go on your dashboard and it's already hooked up to Google Hangouts. Just Google YouTube it. That's how I found out how to do it. Just go how to use Google Hangouts and YouTube on YouTube, and
I mean,
plenty of videos there. Disable that.
I mean, Nick, you could just go through the doors of Blazing and go and have your hands flying in the air and go, Nancy Pelosi's a bitch.
Feel the burn. Feel the burn.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
I always told people, they're like, feel the burn. I'm like, you need to go to the doctor. I think you might have like syphilis or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you imagine driving around with that bumper sticker on your car? Feel the burn. It's like, okay. Apparently you didn't read between the lines on that one.
Right. You got gonorrhea, son.
Yeah, no shit. You got herpes simplex.
You got hepatitis C.
Yeah, you got herpes simplex 12.
That's right. It's incurable.
So the world of politics is,
yeah.
it's always swirling down the drain.
Yeah, definitely, and it has a. Sorry, you guys, I'm putting something in the chat here. Yeah, it's always something new, and it's always something crazy going on. It's going to be very interesting waking up tomorrow morning, though, because you guys know how I'm with geopolitics and everything like that, and so the election in Israel is going on right now, and this week it's going to tell a lot. Hey, you guys, I'm dumping my email in the chat. Sunday night, I will have an open panel, but I need to have I don't post my link in the chat, so because we have, troll issues. So if you have something that you want to talk about on Sunday night, just give me an email and we'll hook it up. So on Sunday night, you guys can come to the live panel. And so maybe it's something you're interested in, disabled vet, but yeah, we'll have open mic on Sunday night. So
is that going to be just like a comedy club open mic night?
Hey, you know me, I'm already waiting to.
I mean, how many F-bombs can we drop?
That is.
You need a counter. You need a counter at the bottom with somebody clicking it every time they hear one.
That depends on how heavy Bob is drinking if he shows up.
Now let me tell you real quick here, guys. I'll tell you something.
That's funny.
Now, KrisiAnn, I heard that you originally are from Russia, okay?
Right.
And you had a chin implant done because you had to hide from the KGB. Now, is this true or not?
Okay, you want to know my history, and my favorite food is Mexican. Actually, I like the Mexican food. I like the beans and cheese and all that kind of stuff. But let me tell you, my father, he's related to Rothschilds. My mother is a cousin to Putin. They actually grew up and played in the Kremlin together. And then when I with my father, he was in real estate. He was like a Trump, but not as big as a Trump. And he took me to Saudi Arabia, and that's where I fell in love with my husband, who is a high-ranking officer with the Saudi army, who is related to Khashoggi. But because of my...
Now tell me this. Are you also affiliated with Infinity SM?
Well, yes,
is actually owned by Warner Brothers.
I'm cousins with Hinkle family.
I knew it. Damn it.
You guys, I have to... if you guys don't know who Trumpster Bob is, he's a little rough to take. He's very much into conspiracy theories, but we love him anyhow. If you can tolerate that type of talk. But anyways, I got him a joke. I gave him some really bad. Kristen K is in here too. She was in.
Yeah, joke. Trumpster Bob has a fabulous mustache. Depends on how if he has a gag reflex or not.
He was he was trolling me on another show. He was making these videos about me, and I was like, okay, if you're gonna talk bad about me, you're gonna lie about it, you might as well make it a good story. So I thought I'd encourage him with some information. So I gave him some bad emails with some bad photoshops, and he actually called the FBI, the CIA, and the Homeland Security on me. He had me. He was convinced that I was connected to Khashoggi's death, and I was really related to Putin. So that's, if you want to know the story of the Russian accent, that's what had happened, because I had to disguise my voice and sort of. You know what I'm talking about, Verna or Stoli? Stoli's in the house. Stoli, why don't you tell the chat? You tell the chat, saying hi's.
Well, and of course, they knew who Bob was, and immediately just hung the phone up.
Right? They're like, not this guy again.
He's like, hey, I got somebody here who is it's a big deal. She's related. She was involved in the Khashoggi death.
I know she was involved in porno, and yeah, they got a special room for Bob.
Now tell me this, KrisiAnn. Did you or did you not do porno before you were a YouTube sensation?
Only with Whoopi Goldberg.
I knew it. Damn it.
Google KrisiAnn, Whoopi Goldberg porn, you'll find it. It's just everywhere.
Yeah. Bob, we can't find it anywhere on Google. Well, then y'all don't know how to use Google then. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. It's right there. Bob, could you send me the link? Nah, I ain't gonna send you the link. You gotta look for yourself.
Yeah. Just like a little boy who breaks the lamp, and the parents come home like, who broke the lamp? Bob rolling his eyes around. A dog did it. We don't have a dog.
Right.
Yeah, pretty
dog.
crazy.
What dog?
Rolling his eyes. He's making up stuff when he starts looking at the ceiling.
Yeah, it's too funny. Like, his stories are hysterical though. It's like it's entertaining to listen to him, but yeah.
So we went through the whole Nancy Pelosi debacle, and I'm sure, and of course a little bit of AOC, and it's like we can only take so much of her. So what other knucklehead is on the radar?
Let's see what's going on. So we're caught up with Nancy Pelosi. There's this one chick. If you guys follow James Wood, you guys know who he is?
Oh yeah.
There was this chick he tweeted today. It was funny. If you guys go Twitter, look up James Wood. He's hysterical. There was this chick, and I think she lives in Switzerland or Sweden or something, but she's an American. And she's got a YouTube channel, and she dresses like a clown, and she's going on this rant about taking.
Oh yeah, I saw that today. God,
this is the thing that I don't get about the Democrats, are these
no humor,
or they want people to take them serious. They wear pussy hats, they dress up like clowns, and they're trying to make us a statement. They're trying to have people for us to take them seriously.
Right.
Listen to me. I'm wearing a vagina on my head, so I must be correct.
Yeah, nothing like being liberated, huh?
Right. They're taking the term pussy power to a whole nother level there, aren't they?
Yeah. It's like nowadays you don't even have to try to get to third base. It's already on top of her head.
Oh man.
Just pat him on the head.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's like, oh no, it's the wrong place, honey. You got to move back a little bit further.
You know what we should do is we should get a squirt bottle and go out to one of those things and start spraying them. Oh, I just made your pussy all wet.
Yeah. I just ejaculated all over your vagina.
Put Jergens in it. Put Jergens in the spray bottle.
Yeah.
Put it on stream.
Man.
Yep.
And you end up getting arrested for some weird sex crime and be on a freaking
Right.
mess for the rest of your life.
I'm gonna wear a big dong hat with a dong and testicles, and when I come to the pussy hat march, then it'll ejaculate all over her face.
That would actually be funny. That would be a dare of somebody, is to go to like one of those marches or those dress, because they have those like inflatable like ding-a-ling costumes. That would be hilarious.
Right.
Oh, wait a second.
Like a group of people to dress like that.
Well, I mean, if you did that, if you did do something that clever where you made a penis hat and it actually could ejaculate, and you did it all over her pussy hat, she would want you to go to prison for like 20 years.
Oh yeah, that would be assault, sexual harassment.
Arrest him! Arrest him! Arrest him!
Yeah,
Sounds like South Park.
Well, and that brings me to a different subject with Joe Biden. Lady Gaga is now teaming up with Joe Biden.
Oh God, I'm believing the country.
What happened to the Me Too movement? Oh, we have to believe all survivors. We have to believe all accusers. Jesus. Oh, unless they're a Democrat.
Apparently she didn't see the video of Joe Biden trying to stick his hand on a 10-year-old girl's breast.
Well, I came across a day where he's got his hand over a kid's mouth. And
Shut your mouth.
Yeah, it was pretty creepy.
What a creep.
Don't say anything about Uncle Joe.
Yeah.
And there was female Secret Service agents talking about like he would purposely swim nude and walk around nude trying to impress them somehow. And it's like, really, Joe?
Yeah. I can't wait to see if he keeps running and doing stuff what Anonymous is going to bring against him. That ought to be pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's a ton of stuff against him. And you know what? I have a feeling a lot of the stuff, the reason why the emails haven't come out yet, I have a feeling the emails are going to come out closer to the election, because everybody that is involved in the election, because if Biden wins the nomination, I bet you all of that stuff's going to come out closer to the election. So it's going to be very interesting to see how that all plays out. Yeah. Lady, serious question. You know what? That is a good question, Matthew. George Soros is a transgender Angela Merkel. Yeah, Douche brings up a good point too. Even if Soros was to kill off his two sons, one of them, they're from what I understand, they're worse than he is. So yeah, this whole globalist movement is pretty rampant. Mega last. The power behind Soros is his family. They're more dangerous than our freedoms. Yeah, definitely dangerous. So, but yeah, so that's what's going on, y'all.
What's going on?
What I don't understand is, if I was a black person and I was sitting in the audience.
Wait, hold on, you're not?
Well, do you want me to explain? We could get really
Go ahead, Father.
I guess I could get really X-rated, but this is PG right now.
I guess I just assumed. I'm sorry.
If I was a black American, and I'm not going to say African, because if you weren't born in Africa, you were born here, you're an American. I don't use that term. So if you're a black American and you're sitting in the audience, then you got one left-tard after the next coming out and pandering to you. One right at like a machine gun, they're just coming out one right after another, just pandering to the audience. Talking down to the black audience, having to like all of a sudden they're having to adopt some sort of Ebonics ghetto lingo.
What you mean, son?
And I don't get it. if I was a black American, I would stand up and I would say, I would just give the biggest middle finger and tell them to F off and walk out. I'd get everybody else to walk out.
This is Brown Staying Fat, and you're listening to KrisiAnn on the Monday Night Chat. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go eat a gallon of gravy. Bye.
Hi, Wiki.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was a station identification.
Thank you for listening to KrisiAnn. Thank you, Brown Staying Fat. Yeah, it's yeah. And these Democrats need to go, and then the two. Oh, I don't even want to say their names.
I ain't no waste tire. I've gone deeper. Jesus, I would have gotten up and walked out. I would be like, shut up, you stupid old white woman. Get off the stage.
It's like, so the people that she was only talking to are bus drivers and waitresses, and yeah, that was ridiculous.
Yeah, she's acting as if a bartender in New York City is somebody who's struggling for money. You know how much bartenders make in New York City?
Oh, probably a ton.
They make 6 figures.
Really?
Yeah, a waiter, somebody who's waiting in a restaurant in New York City, like a really good restaurant, a server will make like about $180,000 a year.
Oh, dang. But yeah, but what's the cost of living there?
No, but you can live cheap in New York City. I lived cheap. I mean, it was a cardboard box, but
I bet you it was a full cardboard box, though.
No, you can live cheap in New York City.
It's got AC.
If you're riding the subway and you find a cheap apartment way out on the boroughs somewhere, and you go in and you're a bartender in a really popular club or restaurant, you're going to make almost $200,000 a year.
Right.
So she's trying to act like, I was struggling, only making $15,000 a year or something.
Yeah.
Freaking liar.
Yeah, she definitely has some issues, her and her IKEA furniture. That just cracks me up. She did a tweet like not too long ago, and she was complaining that she worked so hard that she literally didn't have time to buy herself a chair. She didn't understand that, she would have to work more than 40 hours a week. I was like,
Yeah.
Come on, girl. Just
like her phony ghetto background, right?
Oh yeah. She's not Alex from the block. Come on, that's for sure.
It's not Alex, but
whatever her name is. I don't want to say
J-Lo.
J-Lo.
But
J-Lo. I'm still Jenny from the block.
Well, yeah, it's
AOC. Douchebag says AOC takes her foot long to get a pedicure.
So the next thing these morons were doing at Al Sharpton's BS parade is like, he's like, are you gonna, if you run for president and you become president, are you gonna vote? Are you gonna sign the bill for reparations?
Right.
And these clowns couldn't wait to answer, especially Beto. It was like he was a little kid jumping. He couldn't wait to get up on the mic and go, oh, yes, I'm going to sign it right away if I'm president.
I'm sorry. Why am I paying for something that my family had nothing to do with?
Yeah, mine either. My family didn't own slaves either.
Yeah. So, and why is it that we're paying somebody that weren't slaves?
What about all the people who immigrated here after the Civil War?
Yeah.
They didn't have slaves.
Or what about all the white men that had a harder time getting jobs because of affirmative action? What about their reparation?
What about everyone coming into Ellis Island? Let's just say 1930 Ellis Island. They didn't own slaves.
Nope. Nope. Yeah, it's almost to the point where I was like, we need to stop paying taxes. If we all just stop paying taxes.
Well, Ted Cruz was like, if he was running on like, get rid of the IRS.
Yeah, let's do that. They want to get rid of Homeland Security. Let's get rid of the IRS, which constitutionally is illegal.
Yeah, the IRS is total bullshit. It's just a weapon. It's just a weapon used against the American citizens. That's all it is.
There's somebody that's running, a Democrat that's talking about paying everybody $1,000 a week, and he wants to change the voting age to 16. I think he's out of Texas.
I think we need to raise the voting age to 35.
Yeah, right. Since they're still living on the couch anymore.
There's like prerequisites to be able to vote.
Yeah, it's crazy. They moved like the age of 18 to like 26 for whenever kids leave home now, and that you're legally liable for them and all this other stuff. But yeah, we're going to raise or lower the voting age to 16. That makes a lot of sense.
Why don't we just lower it to like 11 years old and like they can vote for like rainbow ponies for president.
Well, yeah, and here's the thing that's really upsetting is that they want to lower the age for voting, but they want to raise the age to purchase a gun. Now, you're telling me that a 16-year-old is going to be more equipped to vote for somebody who's going to have codes to the nuclear codes, but yet isn't responsible enough to own a gun, which is our right. So,
it's ridiculous, Chris. When I was 16, the only thing that I was concerned about was like where I was going to get to find my next dirty magazine.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing too. It's like, okay, our young men and women can, join the military, but they can't own a gun. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It's and the thing about it is the people who obey the laws, the people that use weapons to protect themselves and others are the ones that are getting shafted because the illegals and the criminals could care less.
She said shaft. What do you think about all this, Nick?
Hi.
Put down your night vision goggles and tell us.
Sorry, I'm just taking notes. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, we need to raise a voting age, right, girl? I think if anything, we need to raise the voting age. We need to make sure and voter ID, because in California, it's gotten way out of hand. I know that there was so many illegal votes in California. The way they have the DMV registration, they automatically register you to vote, and they automatically check the mark where you're a citizen. They don't check it. They don't do any of that stuff to verify the information. And so therefore, there was over 1.5 illegal registered voters in LA County, which is just malarkey. Just malarkey.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Nick.
I think that it's absurd to lower the voting age and raise the age to buy our firearms. That's completely ridiculous. And it's like counteractive of each other. Like, you're 18, you can buy a gun, you can vote. At 21, that's stupid. So what, are they going to raise the drinking age to 25 now, or what? You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. They want their cake and they want to eat it too. We want more people to vote for us, and we want to make it harder for you to be able to protect yourself. Sounds stupid to me.
Yeah, the government's supposed to do all that.
How in the hell does a 16-year-old have enough life experience and wisdom to pull the lever and vote for anything?
To be honest, an 18-year-old kind of doesn't, but you're legally an adult at that point, so it makes sense.
No, but still, it's The voting. I mean, I know this may sound over the top, but I think the voting age should be raised. It should be like up to 30 years old. Honestly, I mean, because let's face it, man. Most people in their 20s, they don't know their ass from a hole in the ground. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know where they're going. And by the time you pass 30, head towards 35, well, let's face it, you still don't know what the hell you're doing. But
at least you're paying attention a little bit by then.
Paying attention more, and by then you may have one child. You may be married and at least have one child, and that changes everything. Once you have a child, it changes everything.
Well, and here's the medical facts, because we know medical facts don't apply to the Democrats. But your frontal lobe, which is the concrete thinking part, which is, develops, which is part of the reasoning and the objective and the, that part of your brain is not fully developed until the ages of 21, 22.
Yeah, no, that's true as well. Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, but they don't like real science. They like their made up science.
No, they don't. They don't like real science. As like, in case in point, I'm a woman now. Can I go to the little girl's room now and pull my big ding dong out and pee in the sink because there's no urinals in here?
Shit.
Isn't that what we do in the men's room too?
Yes, dude. Okay, sorry, I have to interrupt this.
No,
I have to make this announcement. Interrupt this program for an announcement. Douchebag says, "Who wants to hear the great douchebag come on Sunday nights?" I, for one, am voting a big yes. I would be very honored, douchebag.
Yeah. Come on, douche. Whatever.
So just wanted all. So encourage Deuce to come on Sunday night. We want to hear him. We want to hear his one-liners, because if Douche is going to come on, there's going to be some comedy mixed up in our politics.
Getting back to the men's room, what Nick was saying. Nick, when you're in the men's room, you're supposed to do a double decker.
What's a double decker?
You don't know what a double decker is. No, Nick, you explain it. Nick.
No, you're the one that said the shit. I'm usually the one that
Do you want to know what KrisiAnn? Do you want to know what a double decker is?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready?
Uh-oh. Okay.
Is everybody in the chat room ready? If you don't know, okay. It's when you take the lid off the tank. And you take a dump in the tank. That way, when someone flushes the toilet, it's just shit. It's just shit that comes into the bowl.
They combated that by putting those mega flushes in now. That don't have the tanks on them.
Yeah.
So that's only a party trick now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I can't believe you didn't know what a double decker is.
No, I didn't know.
No. That's what goes on in the men's room, by the way. and usually at a really dumpy bar, that's where it happens. Right? Just take that tank off and let loose. Vomit, whatever.
Ooh, that's nasty.
Oh. Abigail says that's just nasty.
Yeah, it's nasty, but it's funny.
Ooh, that's nasty.
Yeah, it's just as nasty as AOC's smile.
Her and her donkey teeth.
It's like, oh man, she's kind of cute. And then all of a sudden she smiles.
Yeah.
Looks like the donkey off of Shrek.
Yep.
No, she looks like the donkey on Hee Haw.
Well, and here's the thing too, is she could be I think she is really pretty, but when she starts talking and when she starts acting like an idiot, she gets real ugly real quick.
God, what a boner killer.
and her flapping arms. Somebody needs to tape down her arms. She talks wildly with those like flapping idiot arms.
It's like, man, I did have a heart on. Not anymore. Damn way.
Yeah,
that's bad.
There's definitely something.
I'm a dirty priest, man. I hope everybody understands I'm a dirty priest.
My parents would give me a whipping for typing that, but they would need to know I'm making fun of someone. What'd you type, Coco Loco? But yeah, it's yeah.
I mean, the thing is like like we've said before, politics. It's a dirty sport. It's a dirty, filthy sport, and they're dishing it out. These idiots are getting up. They're going on television. They're getting on camera. They're getting up on a microphone, and they're just dishing it out. They're throwing it in our face. So they better be able to expect to get it back just as much and not cry about it.
Yeah.
They're always crying about these memes because they have no sense of humor at all. See, they don't know how to meme because they have no sense of humor whatsoever.
Well, they're trying to. Well, in Europe, DA, you were talking about this. They're trying to get rid of memes.
Oh yeah. I can't remember what was it? Something 13. I think it was 13 that they passed through. Yeah, I think they passed it. That they made it against the law over there. I'd have
Jesus God.
Google that real quick, but yeah.
Yeah,
can you imagine?
Just the other day.
It's illegal to meme, and the left hates memes. Their whole sarcasm is put a pussy hat on.
Yeah, because they can't. They have no sense of humor at all. Zero.
Well, they don't have anything to meme with. I mean, oh yeah, they called Donald Trump orange, but that doesn't. I mean, they put filters on the news channels to make him look, orange.
Yeah, bad tan.
Yeah, so it's yeah, they don't have anything to go off of. And but yeah, they and here's the thing is that people don't like to read. People want easy. People are tired. People are overworked. People are overtaxed. And you know what? Sometimes memes kind of hits the point, and it not only hits it hard and directly. It really puts things in perspective. A lot of this left ideology is so absurd and sadly some of it's comical, but some of it is just it is comical. It's absurd and crazy. Just
well, yeah. I mean, when you look at I guess it's a woman that's Jigglypuff. I guess that's a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Chrissy, I just looked it up and I see Wake got it right too. It's Article 13, y'all. If anybody wants to take a look at it, they passed it. They made it illegal to make memes in Europe, and it is headed this way. So just another step on freedom of speech.
When you say Europe, do you mean the countries that are in the European Union?
I'm not sure exactly how far that encompasses. I haven't looked into it that deep.
I mean, definitely, you might as well just count in England. I mean,
And basically what they're trying to do is they're trying to hold people. They're basically corporations, the big thing like it is, you know what I mean? Now that they're voted as people, people making corporations look bad, this and that. So there's a couple things going online that everybody wants everybody to make memes about how stupid Europe is. So
yeah,
if you know how to make memes, dump them out there while you can.
Can you imagine the European Union building these giant prisons all over Europe, putting comedians in there?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't quite get it, man. I think you see a lot of constitutional liberties being stepped on. I mean, and the whole thing started way back with the Patriot Act, and it's not getting worse. And I think even if you guys don't have a channel, if you have a little channel, people need to start stepping up and taking a look at that. And because if it's not your voice that's heard, your kids' voice won't be heard. So it's a pretty important subject to me, I think. And I think it should be a pretty important subject to a lot of you all.
Bruce just put in here a link to MAGA Last. He's got an awesome YouTuber. So yeah, hit that and definitely Douche has a great connection with a lot of patriots. So yeah, he's well connected with some great people. And here's the other thing that is a little kind of that's scary. American Joe was in here and he brought up a subject yesterday, is that there's some YouTube changes that are coming out. And from what I'm understanding, I don't know this, is if you have less than 1,000 subscribers, you will not be able to do live streams from your phone. So what this is meaning to me, this is what I'm thinking their idea for doing this is that if something goes down and YouTube is a way for us to communicate with each other, they will have less control if everybody has a YouTube and they're able to live stream. So here's the thing that we need to subscribe to, all of our content makers, even to each other, like Douche and, like Michelle's in here, Forbidden Information, Wakey Wake, just that we're all connected and that we're all somehow be able to get information to each other if we have to. It's something we need to pay attention to. GTO Mama, she's in the house. GTO Mama, I'm going on at 9:00. That's my scheduled time now. I'm definitely going to be on Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays. Mondays are hit and miss. Tuesday and Wednesdays are my days off, so I will not be doing live streams unless there's something crazy going on. But
unless the world is blowing up.
Yeah.
Where are you going, Nick?
It's where I'm going. It's where I'm coming from.
He's on patrol with his binoculars.
Yep.
He's on the move.
Well,
but, hey, I got the police scanner now, so we're good.
Well, I mean, Nick just drives with night vision goggles on.
I don't even use headlights.
That's it. Hey, Nick, how are you recovering from that job that you don't have? You sound a little quiet tonight.
Yeah,
tired?
Yeah, I'm tired from working 60 plus hours that I worked on that job that I don't have with the business that I don't own.
Oh, well. Somebody's always got to get you, right?
That's true.
Trolls of a different type.
Well, you going to get something to eat?
No.
Oh, come on. We want to hear you pick up on the girls.
I already left. I muted it because, I didn't want to get screamed at after we got off live stream again.
All right. Well, you guys, let's wrap this up. And so you can get some food. Yes.
You want me to take you out? You want me to take you out?
Yeah, take me out.
Well, say your final thoughts.
You guys, thank you for tuning in. Remember to email me if you want to do Saturday or Sunday night open mic. Remember Friday night, 9:00 LA time to watch Nick do his dare. So guys, be safe. Know that I love you and praying for you all.
This is Brown Stay Fat, and you were listening to KrisiAnn on a Monday night talking about all kinds of cool stuff, okay? We'll see you next time. Okay, bye-bye now.